rivers and lakes. Mosquitoes. It's a good time to be anywhere but here.
Summer. I can't help scratching in my sleeping bag. No, I'm not ready to wake up, but there aren't any walls to shield a 4:30 twilight. The hum of millions of insect wings and tiny collisions with my tent induces a groan that only I can hear. The waterproof matches break on granite while I light a compact stove, a whisper light, to boil water. Coffee with hot chocolate, oatmeal, raisins, and granola bars. My tent is being dismantled while the boys are rolling up their mats. I push the group to be helpful and proactive. Teenage boys and middle-aged men all need a nudge. The sky is a bold blue. A light but steady breeze drifts in, breaking the lake surface into an infinite number of miniature moving mirrors. My muscles ache. I know that the pain I feel doesn't begin to compare with that of each member of the crew that I'm leading. I don't complain, only relate to those that may express discomfort. A few of us gather around our maps and compasses to discuss the goals of the day. We've got a headwind and easterly for at least half the day, and it looks like a front is moving in. 12 miles sound good to you guys? I ask the fellas. They nod in agreement. We've got backup camp options en route in case we get caught up in some nasty stuff. Nasty stuff. The dangerous and exhausting weather that often accompanies a front. It's been known to diminish group morale, leaving everyone short-tempered and slightly ragged, weaknesses exposed. It's also been known to push groups together, forcing everyone to pool their remaining strength and even laugh maniacally when things go terribly wrong. 3 Alumacraft canoes await my group. Each boat is loaded with at least 2 large packs and 3 people. It seems to me that a fairly consistent pattern exists when it comes to the position that a person chooses in a canoe. The bow or front of the boat tends to house a Type B personality, one who is easygoing and would rather let someone else make the decisions for most things. This person is often the younger sibling, if they have siblings. They turn their brain off, sit back, and enjoy the ride. Then there is a stern, or back of the boat, housing the Type A personality and older sibling. This person believes themselves to have the best control over the situation. They are aware of most things around them. They are setting goals and constantly calculating. They have a hard time turning their brain off. What about the person sitting in the middle of the canoe? I usually laugh at the one who chooses the middle. Occasionally, the person riding duff is physically hurt and cannot paddle. Usually, though, the middle of the boat houses the guy that just doesn't give a crap. They're probably wondering how they came to be on the canoe trip. Why are they here? They stare at the beautiful landscape while thinking about comfortable basements and video games and fast food. Once in a while, they'll do something useful like stare at a map and try to figure out where we are on our route. Usually, they don't have a clue. It's hard to know where you are if your mind is far away most of the time. My group is within sight. We are traveling through Quetico Provincial Park, looking forward to an island destination for the day. The wind is picking up and each stroke proves less effective than before. We'd better hug the shoreline in case the waves get any higher. It's been 4 hours since we left camp this morning. A constant drizzle has set in and the group is growing quiet. Low clouds and bands of rain obscure our line of sight. It's probably a good time to take a break and refuel. Who's hungry? I shout to the other canoes, floating on either side of me. Arms are raised and some shouts are quick. A few boys say nothing. They're famished. We paddle up to a peninsula with a site prepared for camping, hop out into knee-high water, and tear open the red lunch pack. The vultures quickly form a circle around me as I untie a sealed bag and begin to portion food out. Barely a crumb is missed. They swoop in when something falls to the ground. The guys go nuts over Nutella, grabbing sticks to spread it on their Hudson's Bay bread, then lick the sticks clean. Crackers, carrots, and beef sticks disappear. Suddenly, there is conversation and laughing and arguing over who gets to clean the Nutella jar. We're sitting on a gently sloping rock face, enjoying the rest. The men lay on their backs to try to realign their spines and groan with relief as they do nothing. One boy throws a line out to try to catch some fish for dinner. Everyone is starting to feel relaxed and rejuvenated when I shout out that it's time to pack up. We've got more distance to cover. I'm made to feel like a drill sergeant at this time. The men on their backs can barely move. They roll over or do a slow sit-up, letting out a painful whimper. Back on the water, the swells grow larger with the afternoon. It seems that no matter what direction we travel in, the wind finds a way to push us backwards. It's easy to forget the moments when the wind is at our backs because they are so easy and pass so quickly. The boat rocks at a steady rhythm, moving forward slowly. Water sprays my face and drains down my neck. I am just warm enough from my effort to find the spray refreshing. If I were to stop paddling, my fingers would turn white and a deep chill would set in. Frank, the father that has never been out on a lake, starts to sing a song by the Rolling Stones. His son knows all the words. Soon we have a paddling chant and the words, "I can't get no satisfaction," envelop all three canoes and push us across a wide open and nasty stretch of water. The beat inspires a steady paddling stroke, and the unity in song pushes each boat to keep up with the other.